4 is all about the surface area of pyramids. And here are 3 types of pyramids. They can have an angular base. They can have a square base. They also can have a hexagonal base. Remember, that's a 6-sided figure. So even though many well-known pyramids have square bases, the base of a pyramid really can be any polygon. Okay, so the pyramids you're used to have square bases, but really they can have any. So, a couple vocab words. A regular pyramid is a pyramid whose base is a regular polygon. Remember, a regular polygon has all angles and sides are the same, are equal. And then the lateral faces. So this is a lateral face. And if you look, it's really in the shape of a triangle. This is a lateral face, also a triangle. This is a lateral face. So the lateral faces are the sides of the pyramid, and they're always going to be triangles no matter what shape your base is. So the height of each triangle is called the slant height of the figure. Okay, so now that we know some vocab, let's put it into practice. So, surface area of a pyramid. Basically, the surface area of a pyramid is the sum of all of the areas of the sides. So, my base is a square, so I would find the area of the square. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. Because there's 4 sides of a square, that means there's 4 triangles that I need to find the area of. Okay, if I were to flatten the picture, it would look like this. So, here's my base. That's this part over here. Okay, and then I have 4 triangles that all come up to a point and make my pyramid. So example 1, find the surface area of the pyramid. So I know I have 1 square and I have 4 triangles. Okay, so my area of the square is side squared. My side length is 5. So 5 squared is 25. That's the area of the square. Now I need 4 triangles, and remember the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So it's 1/2 of the base, which is 5, and the slant height of this is 8. So 1/2 of 5 times 8. 5 times 8 is 40. Half of that is 20. Okay, but remember I have 4 triangles, so 4 times 20 is 80. So the sum of all of my triangles is 80. The sum of my base is 25. So my surface area is equal to 80 plus 25, which is 105. My unit is inches. Since I'm talking about surface area, it's going to be squared. And this is just what it looked like. So you could have, if this helps you, you could have drawn, this is called a net. So the net, there's my same base, which is 5 times 5, which is 25. And then each of these triangles was 20, 20, 20, and 20. Okay, so that's where my 25 and 80 comes from. Same answer. Those are the same problem. Example 2. Once again, these 2 pictures are the same thing. Here's my base triangle, which is 10 by 8.7. So that's my 10 by 8.7 over here. And then all of my triangles have a slant height of 14. So now my base is a triangle. So my base is half of base times height. The base of the triangle is 10. The height of the triangle is 8.7. And I'm getting my calculator out, and 5 times 8.7. Why is it 5? Because half of 10 is 5. And so the area of the base is 43.5. Okay, now I have 3 sides. I have 3 sides that are also triangles. Okay, and there's the time I do that every single time. The base of these triangles is 10. So it's 1/2 of 10, but be careful, the height of the side triangles are 14. Okay, the height of the base was 8.7, the height of the side triangles is 14. So half of 10 is 5. times 14 gives you 70. Remember, I have 3 of those because I have 3 sides, so 70 times 3 is 210. So my surface area, I'm going to add 43.5 plus 210, which gives me 253.5. My unit is meters, and squared since we're talking about surface area. All right, a roof is shaped like a square pyramid. One bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet. How many bundles should you buy to cover the roof? So what it's really asking you is, what is the surface area? And then once you find the surface area, one bundle covers 25 square feet. So you're going to divide your surface area by 25, and that's going to give you the number of bundles that you need to buy. Okay, but the first thing we need to do is we need to find the surface area of the roof. Remember, if you're a net person, draw a net. So the base of the roof is this 18 by 18. And then we have 4 triangles that come to a point. Because the base is a square, you know you have 4 triangles because the square has 4 sides. And the height of all of those is 15. So my square is 18 squared because it's side times side. And 18 squared is 324. So I'm going to have to add that. Plus I have 4 triangles of 1/2 base times height. My base is 18. My height is 15. So 18 times 15, and half of that is 135. But be careful, I have 4 of those, so 135 times 4 is 540. So what you're adding together is your base, which is 324, and then the area of all your sides, which is 540. And when you add those two things together, you get 864 feet squared. Now remember, we're not done. That's my surface area, so that's this part right here. Now we need to divide 864 by 25. And 864 divided by 25 is 34.56. Now you probably can't buy 0.56 of a bundle, so we need to round it up and call this 35 bundles of, what are we buying? Shingles. Multi-step problem right there. We just got to follow the directions and follow each part. All right, number 4 is your last question of these notes, and it says find the surface area of the composite solid. Okay, so the bottom shape is a cube, and this cube has 4 sides. So this side is 5 times 4, that's 20. This side is 5 times 4, that's also 20. This side back here is 5 times 4. And last one is 5 times 4. Now, it also has a bottom, and the bottom is 5 times 5, which is 25. So the surface area of that cube is all of these added together. We'll do that in just a second. And then the last thing you have is your triangular pyramid. So your base is 5 times 5, and then your slant height of all these triangles is 6. Okay, now we're not really going to count this top base because it's part of a composite figure. Okay, so really all we need is these 4 triangles. So this is 1/2 base times height, which is 1/2 of 5 times 4, which is 1/2 of 20, which is 10. Remember, we have 4 of those, so that's 40. So what we're adding is 20, 20, 20, 20, 25, and 40. So 20 times 4 is 80, plus 25 is 105, plus 40 is 145, and this is feet squared. I know I said you were going to do that on your own, but I ended up doing it with you. And that's it.